Good morning. I wasn't intending to stop off here at Carrie to record this morning's video, although you can't see the mountain there really behind me because of the sun glare. But anyway, as I was coming through around the previous corner, I suddenly noticed just a little bit of wind noise starting to pick up. So therefore I decided to stop here, record the good morning and happy Friday to each and every single one of you at this stop, rather than going further up the hill where the wind may invariably be somewhat worse. Anyway, I can't stick around for too long because I was supposed to get here to Caratanas at 8:40 a.m. It's now 8:41 and the video has been running for 45 seconds, so I was on track. But now, however many minutes this part of the video is the number of minutes I'll need to play catch up on once I get going. Anyway, after the ride, when I get home, those two blog posts that I needed to write yesterday, they were written. They need header images and upload into WordPress, and I can publish them. There's a car coming past to make noise, or should I say a Coca-Cola truck. Anyway, those two blog posts that I wrote. Oh, here come another whole bunch of cars. You can see them coming down there behind me. Peak hour traffic, I say. Anyway, those two blog posts that I finished writing yesterday, they need header images uploaded into WordPress, published. So I'm going to be doing that. And then I've received some information through regarding a topic for my World Paddle Insider blog. So I need to go through that, turn that into a blog post, publish that, and then hit whatever comes up next on the content production side. But definitely publish those two that just need the header image, and then do the World Paddle Insider. And then I've got, oh yes, I've got those two other Trail Run Planet blog posts that I need to show you how I edit them. I still need to go through those. Anyway, that's all part and parcel of my Friday tasks. Let me get the rest of the way up to Pampanera. As I said, it's now 43, so I'm now 3 minutes behind schedule, so I'll need to step on the pedals if I want to get there in time. Anyway, catch up with you when I'm back in office. Hey, and a super good evening to you. And time-wise, it's just going on for around about 9:30 in the evening. But I've done all my content creation that I had planned for the day, or that I wanted to get done, especially in terms of word count. So 9:30 in the evening on a Friday evening, what I'm just going to be doing is chilling for the next while, watching some of the pre-qualification warm-up rounds of the Dutch Formula 1 Grand Prix that took place today, Friday, ahead of tomorrow, Saturday's qualifying round. The one thing that I am wanting to double check on is on the for the blog World Paddle Insider, when the next international paddle tournament is due to be taking place. I've got an inkling that it's only next weekend, but I just want to double check that it's not actually happening this weekend, because that'll give me another chunk of content that I'm going to be needing to work on tomorrow and Sunday. Anyway, let me give you a heads up as far as content production is concerned. Bearing in mind we haven't got the date in front of me at the moment. I think it's the 24th today. I might be wrong, but anyway. Word count today total is 1,931, not quite hitting the 2,000 mark, but at the same time, because I've been overhitting content all the way through so far for the month, my word count target for today, to be able to hit my 50,000 word target, was only 638 words, and I knocked out 1,931. So again, well exceeded that. That brings the total for the month to 47,465, which is just a smidgen more than 2,500 words more to write over the remaining 6 days of the month. So which means that I've got a fairly good idea that between now Friday and next week Thursday, I should be able to get through, sorry for me bumping the camera, I should be able to get through a total of 2,500 words by next week Thursday. What do you think? Anyway, as I mentioned earlier, I was going to be looking at the video that was about Stephen King discussing his creative process, his writing process, and see if there were any nuggets that I could pull out of there as far as that would be useful for us. And I actually pulled a whole lot of them out, but I'm not going to dump all of them on you at once. Too much information all in one go. I'll let you have one today, and I'll probably give you over the next couple of videos another couple from time to time. But I've got a good couple of nuggets that I can give you that both come from Stephen King and from the other novelist, well-known novelist, Dan Brown. I've got some useful little nuggets of information from the both of them that we can apply equally well to the world of blogging. And the first one of these is talking about throwing things away in the writing sense. And that is, maybe you've put together, drafted a blog post, and you don't think it's quite publish ready. Whatever you do, don't take the work that you've done there, the writing that you've done. You say you put together a 2,500 word post and you don't think it's really publish ready. Whatever you do, don't delete those off. What I've also seen in the Project 24 community, some people have been asking, they've got their blog, they've got about 50 or 60 posts on their blog, and they see that there are about 15 posts that don't get any traffic. And they're asking, should I just delete those posts that aren't getting any traffic and just leave the posts up on the website that do get traffic? And there again, coming down to the same type of thing, don't delete those posts even if they're not getting any traffic. I mean, I've had posts and I published them, and for the first year they were getting 10, 15 page views a month, which is next to nothing. And now, a year and a half later, suddenly the entire niche has shifted in that direction, and that suddenly becomes a focal point of people's searches and things that they're asking. And a year and a half later, those same posts are now suddenly up at 500, 600 page views a month with no changes from my side. If I'd gone back and deleted those posts because they were non-performing posts and only getting 10 or 15 page views, those posts would be completely gone from my website, and I wouldn't have been able to reap the rewards now, a year and a half later. Now, taking things with the story that Stephen King shared was his breakthrough novel, right at the beginning when he was trying to get himself established as a writer. His number one breakthrough novel was the novel Carrie. And he was about 2/3 of the way through writing Carrie, and he had a printed out manuscript of the first 2/3. And he was looking at it, and he was thinking to himself that he didn't feel he was a good enough writer to do the character of Carrie justice. And what's more, because the novel Carrie handled lots of things from the perspective of a teenage girl, he didn't know enough about the inner goings-on of a teenage girl to feel that he could give the character justice, with Carrie being a teenage girl. So he took this 2/3 complete manuscript of Carrie and he threw it in the bin. He was done with it. His wife went and fished the manuscript out of the wastepaper basket, read through it, realized that there was something good there, took the manuscript back to Stephen and said, "This is a worthwhile piece of writing, finish the manuscript." And that was the manuscript that launched his entire career. So from that point of view, if you've written something, what you've written is valuable, even if the value within that is it makes you establishes those ideas in your mind that you might use differently on another blog post down the line, but don't just willy-nilly go and delete the work that you've done, because the work that you've done fulfills two purposes. One, even if you don't think it's any good, it might be the one piece of content that goes semi-viral and launches your entire blog into a money-earning prospect. And secondly, every piece of writing that you do makes you a better writer for the future. That's where I'm going to go with that one. Now, let me go and relax a little bit and have myself an early night. I'm heading out with my friend Michael tomorrow for a bit of a bike ride. Michael, the one who's responsible for this camera that I'm recording this on, that allows you to see me and receive all of these videos that I'm putting together. So I'm out with him tomorrow. We're not doing that major of a ride. Probably around about 11 o'clock we'll be back and all finished with that. And then I've got the exciting prospect of domestic chores, laundry, house cleaning, all of that to do. But that's tomorrow's worries. Right now I'm going to relax a little bit, have an early night, and see if I can get up well rested tomorrow morning. And you stay awesome, smash out your content, and let's motivate each other to do better every single day. And for now, good night. Speak to you again tomorrow.